Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. This is the 12th of February. Really nice, bright, sunny day. Cold as can be. This message is kind of a follow-on from that video that I made a few nights ago where it dawned on me that running to the Attorney General's office and telling them how displeased you are with their performance is probably counterproductive. You're much better off going to your neighbor, and I said, you do that any way that you can. These articles that I'm about to bring to your attention come out on Facebook. So I happen to be one of Bill Schuette's friends on Facebook. I don't know how that happened. I guess somebody here would have had to done it as a joke. But anyway, I get these articles, and I read them because I try to figure out, am I wrong? Is this guy, maybe he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I just don't know it. So I read these to try and determine whether I've been wrong about this guy. I think I brought to your attention that the Flint water crisis, bad thing, people have died. Snyder administration knew about it, and they got caught. Rachel Maddow did a piece on TV and caught him. And now everybody knows about it, and so now we got to get to the bottom of it. We need to find out who knew and when. The idea being that if the governor knew about this and he hid investigative material or he hid emails or anything like that, he ought to step down. He's hired to do a job. He's not doing it. So he should step down, right? That's kind of what the investigation's about. Or criminal charges against him, right? So who is doing the investigation? Answer: the Attorney General of the state is doing the investigation. Is that correct constitutionally? Answer is yes, it is correct. He was hired, the Attorney General, Bill Schuette, was hired by the people of the state of Michigan to do what? When he took his oath of office and he swore to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I think that includes an enemy would be a guy that says he's providing you with clean water and is actually providing you with water that is deadly and hiding the information from you, all to save, a few bucks. Didn't make sense. So Schuette should be doing that investigation. The material that's gleaned from that investigation would be used for what? Legal suit against the administration, or relieving the administration of any further duties. Firing them, maybe, and people will sue them for damages that they've incurred. So it's pretty valid that the Attorney General is doing that because we hired him. He's accountable to us. He works for us. But in my case, in the feral swine thing, Bill Schuette stated continually that he is the attorney for the state. He's the attorney for the DNR, DEQ, governor, all that. He stated that continually. Well, he's holding true to that because not only is he running the investigation, he is running the defense of the governor. So there's definitely a conflict of interest, and it's gross. It's a gross conflict of interest. There's another wrinkle to this, though, and I don't know if this is being brought out anyplace else. Like I said, sometimes I think too much in the wintertime. But I know for a fact that this guy wants to be the next governor. I know Schuette wants to be. That's a compressor going on. I'm going to shut it off. I know he wants to be the next governor of the state. So let's say that during the course of his investigation, he finds that Governor Snyder, yes indeed, hid emails, hid documents that were could have saved people's lives. So in effect, Governor Snyder could be brought up on criminal charges. Let's say that Bill Schuette found that out, which we all know is probably true, and Governor Snyder were relieved of his duties as governor, which could very well happen, could probably and should happen. What would happen then? Then the lieutenant governor, Calley, would become the governor for the next 2 years. We got to election coming up in 18. Now, if that were to happen, then everybody just would refer to Brian Calley as Governor Calley. And when 2018 rolls around and he's going to run for governor, he is the incumbent, right? So everybody knows that if you're the incumbent, you have a definite edge. So Calley is probably rooting that they find good dirt on Schneider and can him. He's rooting for that, probably deep down in his, political heart, if he has one. He's rooting for that. But how would that affect Schuette? Now, Schuette wants to be the next governor. Does Schuette want to run against an incumbent, which Calley would be? Now, in 18, when Schuette runs on the Republican side, he's going to be running against nobody because Schneider's going to be limited out. He can't run again. So he's just the new guy, going to be running against whoever the Democrat is, new guy. Right? Okay, so here, if you look at this, there's another wrinkle in the conflict of interest argument, is if Schuette finds Snyder guilty of what he did, then it's going to work against Schuette's vying for the governor's mansion. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it.